Welcome to the City Center Podcast. I'm Jerry Marcello, and here are a list of approvals and decisions made by the City Commission during their meeting on Monday, February 3rd, 2025. The Commission ratified Antonio Tony Arujo as the new West Palm Beach Police Chief, and the following items were approved during the same meeting. An ordinance after a second public hearing amending the Code of Ordinances at Chapter 2 to reflect the name change of the Office of Small and Minority Business Programs, and at Chapter 66 to amend the definition of small business, establish small business participation as a requirement when set, increasing the maximum small business participation to 18% for construction and master contracts, and reorganizing and clarifying several provisions. An ordinance after a second public hearing for a city-initiated request for a text amendment to Chapter 94, the Zoning and Land Development Regulations, Article 17, Affordable and Workforce Housing, to increase the Broadway Mixed-Use District incentives from 3 to 7 floors, to provide clarification in cases where the property is requesting an upzoning that the 50% bonus units shall be taken from the original base zoning of the property, provide clarification of maximum floor area ratio allowed by authorizing limited variance and waivers review for live local workforce housing development by the City Commission. A resolution after a public hearing on a request by Docks and More Construction Company on behalf of Joe Marks for a Class A special use permit with a waiver for a dock and boat lift to have a length greater than 100 feet located at the subject property 8002 Flagler Court. Approved resolution on a request by George Verdon of Carlton Fields on behalf of Flagler Residential LLC for the approval of a major plan development amendment to the 1309 South Flagler Drive Residential Plan Development to modify waivers, development regulations, and update various plan sheets based on the build-outs of the site and approving various easements and maintenance agreements. Approved a resolution adopting a complete streets policy to enhance safety for our residents and visitors. Approved a resolution accepting and appropriating funds in the amount of $56,675 from the West Palm Beach Library Foundation for the Mandel Public Library of West Palm Beach to continue to fund a full-time licensed social worker and Be Well at Mandel programming initiatives. Approved 2 companion resolutions. The first, approving a consent order with the Department of Environmental Protection consent order regarding the waterfront docks, and the companion resolution appropriating funds from Visit Palm Beach to pay the $5,000 settlement. Approved resolution providing appropriations from the state law enforcement forfeiture funds of $23,513 to purchase law enforcement crime scene equipment. Approved 2 companion resolutions. The first, to execute a utility work by highway contractor agreement with the State of Florida Department of Transportation for city utility work in conjunction with State Road A1A, milling and resurfacing in the town of Palm Beach, and the companion resolution authorizing the appropriation and transfer of city funds in fiscal year 2024 through 2025 to amend the water and sewer renewal and replacement fund budget to provide appropriations for utility relocation within FDOT State Road A1A improvements project on South Ocean Boulevard from Ibis Way to Emerald Beach Way in the town of Palm Beach. For a complete list of approvals and decisions made during the Monday, February 3rd, 2025 City Commission meeting, visit the city website at WPB.org. The City Center Podcast is a production of the City of West Palm Beach Communications Department. I'm Jerry Marcello. We'll see you soon.